Hello, this is Rebecca from Rebecca's Beautiful ASMR Addiction. I'm so glad you could join me today to wrap gifts. And this is a gift that I bought for my grandkids from Vermont Country Catalog. It is a treasure chest full of gold wrapped chocolate. What a cute idea. I just love this. So I took out, well, if you saw my other video where I opened up my gifts from Vermont, you'll see that I kind of changed up the inside of the box a little. That's totally beside the point. Let's get a box. And I need some cushioning paper. Okay, now I just, it doesn't have to be much, just some stuffing in there. I don't want to use bubble wrap. I want to make it look just a bit more festive inside of the box. Isn't Xtra so cute over there cleaning herself? That's my Xtra Kitty. She got her name from the fact that I already had 3 cats when she came along as a stray on our street. Just had to take her in. So she's my Xtra Kitty, Xtra Cat. I spell her name capital X and then T-R-A, Extra. She certainly has lived up to her name. Okay, so we are going to wrap this one in a fun wrapping paper since it's going to the kids. I think this mint candy print is really cute. This is actually too big of a piece. While I wrap this, I wanted to tell you a couple things, if I haven't already. I probably have. I repeat myself just like any older person. I swear I do that. Think and talk at the same time here. Xtra Kitty was in a cat fight. And I had to take her to the vet because the cat fight was so bad that she got an abscess on her ear because that other cat bit clean through her ear. It was bad. She was bunged up all over the place actually, but that was the only one. Antibiotics helped, and she's as right as rain now. It's so nice to be so relieved. Let's square this in the middle here a little bit. So anyway, that was a kind of a freakish, hellish time. this year, my Etta, right before Xtra had her issues, Etta got an upper respiratory infection. I mean, right before that. And then they had to get their they're not they're, the kitty shots. FLR or something like that to keep them from getting the diseases, the communicable diseases that come from other cats. I finally learned to do that with my cats because I had one that did die from leukemia. She got it from another cat. He got it from another cat. I was like, okay, I will always get my cats immunized. So, back and forth to the vet over and over again. What a difficult month I have had in November. October, November. I think it kind of spread out over 2 months. And then my ex-husband passed away, and there was a big family gathering at my house here for that too. I feel surely I'm repeating myself, but that was a sacred and difficult time too. This year, what a time I have had. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. This ribbon, it's the Dollar Tree stuff. It has a very rough surface on it, very textured. So I'm going to have to try to be really tricky about making it stay on the package. We'll see how it goes. See, it's very rough. In my experience, tape just doesn't stick to it, so we'll try it the regular way first and see if it holds. This is the time of the year, and jolly good time. That looks nice, don't you think? And Junior drinks all of his milk. Okay, got some ribbon. And we'll try to do something different going the other direction. Okay, you know what I was going to tell you too about my trees. Did I already say something about this before? I can't remember. But this tree in my living room, which I have not done anything with yet, it is alive in a pot. My husband nursery and bought 2 live Christmas trees that are in pots. And this one, I can't remember the name of it. I've never heard of it before, but it's kind of nice. We got 2 of them, and the one in here is a completely different kind of tree than the one that we left out on the front porch to decorate. Here we go. Take a look at this. What do you think? It's a little kind of wonky. One is longer than the other. I am not going to worry about this. Got a sticker, and that should help make it look a little more full. I don't think the kids are going to mind. They're going to be like, let's just rip this thing open. Okay, wait. Over here. Just lift the ribbon a little bit. The ribbon's lifting. I have to fix that. It's getting loose. I knew it. Okay, all fixed. Now I'm just going to sign this. I had to do that off camera. Sometimes I get exasperated and I'm like, I don't want to take you with me during those times. Alright, here's the other one. And I could not find a suitable box for this thing. This is what I got. I'm going to make it work, let me tell you. Anyway, the Christmas tree in my living room is alive, and we just have to water it. And see here, gotta get out. A few different. All right. Okay, I just need to stuff one side. That ought to hold it. Okay, so it's going to be just a little bit raised up, but I can just squish it. Make it stay. A wrinkled box, dude. They're not going to care. Okay. I just want it to look pretty by the time it's done. Anyway, the reason we bought that tree like that is because we want to plant it in our front yard. We're so excited. You know, we live in the mountains with a bunch of pine trees around us, but we don't have, well, we have one pine tree in the backyard, but the idea is to make our yard kind of be in keeping with the terrain around here. And, you know, when you get on the flats, the pine trees are not as quite populated in the lower lands, you know. Okay, here's another one that's very shiny and pretty for kids. This is a paper that I think they'll appreciate. Well, this one is going to one family, and the other box I'm going to send to my other. I have a daughter son. We're both married with kids that live in Montana. In case you don't know, you're new to this channel, that I have two families that live in Montana. So I'm sending a box of chocolate-covered coins to one family and one to the other. I see they were just here, and so we all collectively decided just to stay home. Everybody stay at their own house. Let's just have a quiet Christmas this year. That's because they were, I mean, seriously, they were all just here. So, okay. Merry Christmas, my dear. Although the holiday still some time away, let me be the first to tell you what's really in my heart. I want you in my arms when Christmas comes along. Not only for this year, but every Christmas from now on. I really loved that Christmas song when I was young. I'm such a hopeless romantic about Christmas. And I'd sit under the tree in my just barely a preteen. I don't know what age I was, just daydreaming about romance as I looked at the Christmas lights. And that song was sung by a total crooner, of the day. We used to listen to Tony Bennett and his Christmas array of songs. And yeah. So this, like I was saying, this live Christmas tree, we're very excited about planting it in the front yard. We've got the one on the patio, and that one is gonna, we've just got such a bare yard right now. It's so, he pulled out all of these cypress type of bushes that were really smelly, scraggly, and old. And so now it's naked. We have a naked yard. And it's just like getting all dusty and blech. So we need to get something planted out there. And I think 2 pine trees can be so pretty. I'm so excited about that. Maybe give us a little privacy in our house too. Let me be the first to wish you Merry Christmas this year. Although the holiday is still some time away. What should I get to match this? Let me be the first to tell you fell apart. freely in my heart. I want you in my arms when Christmas comes along. Not only for this year, but every Christmas from now on. At this time, I am going to put the tape underneath the ribbon. Watch this. You fold it in 3. Okay, now do what you gotta do. Okay, so gotta do one on this side too. I used to listen to Barbra Streisand too. Her renditions of Christmas songs were always so hauntingly beautiful. Okay, there's a little fortification there. Okay, there's some tags. Had to fish those out of the bag behind me. And this is so cute. I love these cardboard tags. There's so many designs in here. There's these jute type of strings and this very pretty red and white. I think this candy cane color will go really nicely with this gift. Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Should I tape it on or just tie it? Tape it. I have to tape it to the paper because it will not stick to that ribbon. So there we go. Let's get a bow. If I have a bow over all of this, that'll kind of bring it together. Okay, let's get that. Alright, this is, I'm going to leave that adhesive on the back. Maybe they can reuse it. I'll just tape. Besides, the tape works better than the adhesive they put on there. That's crooked. There we go. Brings it all together very nicely. Okay, what do you think? Okay, I had to move positions here, guys. Yeah, ran into some interference outside, and so it's a little bit later in the day. And we're gonna wrap my Christmas pillows. Kyle and Katie is this one. Got one for me and Jerry too. Okay. I have, how many pillows do I have? I have 3 pillows to wrap. And I think my adult children will appreciate this design paper. My neighbors have a teenager, and sometimes their friends get together and play basketball out front, and that hoop is right between our properties at the end of the driveway. So I had to stop film and move over here. But this way you get to look at my Christmas decorations. And I just love the kitty looking up at the tree, getting ready to demolish it. Okay, little tape here. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to leave the edges really long. Scoot in all of this. The less cuts, the better. I was watching a tutorial the other day on how these, not because I need to know how to wrap gifts, but I love watching them, these clever ways of overlapping stuff. But I was watching this one, and this girl, I noticed because I do videos, she kept having to splice away, edit, cut away from the scene because she kept running into problems. She's cutting off the ends of a paper that was too long. And it didn't really spoil anything, but I just thought I got a chuckle out of it because I knew exactly what she had run into, the problems she was having. But that's the magic of splicing and editing when you're making videos. Every time you see one of those in my videos, you know there's been a interference from outside, or I forgot something, or ran into a problem, or most of the time that's the reason why you see a splice in a video. I can't say that's true sometimes people change scenes just for the sake of artistic license, like just changing it up to keep it interesting, much like television does, Let's just say in my videos, and in a lot of ASMR videos, there's quite a bit of a splicing because of noise factors, interference, or dang it, I forgot the scissors, or whatever. because otherwise I'd never make it through a video. Okay, I think the more natural ribbons are appropriate for this kind of natural paper. I think I'll only put it one direction. Now last year I wrapped my gifts so much more professionally and beautiful. This year I am so much more casual, I want to say. I'm not worried about the presentation because, number one, this is terrible, but I'm not going to be there, so it's like, oh, I think you'll just love your presents anyway, and you get to say what you think without any bias because I'm not going to be there. You know, they can just tell me later whether they liked it or not. Alright, got a few different designs. This one's Kyle and Katie from Mom and Jerry. Very simple. I'm going to attach this with the raffia ribbon so to blend right in with everything else. Get in there, twist that a little bit to make it fit. Okay. Put that together with the other ribbon, and it'll just blend right in. There now. I think that looks really nice. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Set it down here. Okay, take 3. Let's work on these pillows, Jake and Deb. And let's get this roll of paper this time. This is going to a different household. I could wrap them all the same, but I just want to change it up. Jacob is my son, and I had to abbreviate his name. His wife's name is Deborah. I had to abbreviate that name just because the Country Door catalog specified only 12 characters in the names that would get embroidered across the pillow. And that's fine, I could live with that. There's not very much room on the table here. But I will make it work. Alright. It's just a bit awkward working with pillows. And I saw so many tutorials that would help me figure out how to make this paper into a bag, and I don't remember anything. Best way to learn something is to actually try it, not just watch it. Center the pillow a bit here. All is bright. Yeah, leave it flat. I am just being so cavalier about this year. I was so precise, and a lot of times I am. But I will tell you, honestly, it's been one of those days. Just when I'm trying to make a video and the neighbors are bigger than life. I say that loosely because actually they're just living their lives and they're not doing anything wrong. But sometimes I think to myself, don't you know I'm making a video? What are you doing? Why do you have to be so noisy? And it's like, come on, Beck, you know you're totally wrong. Here we go. Now let's put some ribbons. Should I do red on this one? Maybe. Maybe I'll do all three. Brought all three out just in case. Long time ago I did a blooper video, and I had to bleep out some curse words. Y'all were so shocked, and anyone who watched it, you know. And I thought, that's me. That is me. I sometimes, like when that basketball started bouncing out front of the house. I did. I even let out another expletive because they just wouldn't stop playing. So I'm like, alright, put it all down, start again. And so the happy result is here I am in another room of the house. And we get to watch the birds. Might hear a little more traffic in the background, but oh well. the way this room turned out. When I'm decorating the house, I'll just pick up something like the tree and just go, okay, this corner looks like it needs a tree. I don't plan it out. I just walk around the house with a tree in my hands and go, where should I put this? And then when I found these ornaments, these little, if you look over there at the tree, you'll see the red and white candy cane style ornaments. I was like, oh, perfect. Hey, what do you think? Alright, only one more pillow left. This is Jeremy and Ella. And those names definitely ran together because as far as I know, he doesn't have a nickname. Maybe some people call him Jer. Some people used to call my husband Jerry. Jer for short. I never do. It's Jerry and there is nothing else except every once in a while I will call him my Jerry Bear. Jerry Bear. Now this paper is shorter, you guys. It's not as wide as the other one. This is going to be a little bit more difficult on the ends, I think. Okay, tape this middle part together. This is going to be tricky. Oh my gosh, there's barely anything here. Jeremy and Ella. And Ella is short for Elizabeth. This is my firstborn grandchild. First grandchild, Elizabeth. She's 20-something now, and her husband's a bit older than her. Okay, crunchy mess here. Come on. I knew I was going to have some trouble with the short end. Just need to put more tape. Make sure it stays. Push that back. I need all the room I can get. Just don't knock the poinsettia off the table. Okay, this just barely fits, but it's fitting. It's okay. It'll hang in there. Get a ribbon around it. Nice squishy end here. Where the treetops listen, and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm trying to sound like Bing Crosby. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I can't do it. Oh well. Okay. At least I distracted you for a little while. Tag time. Let's see. I've got these two. So this is going to be the third difference. You had 3 patterns of this tag. And each pillow got a different design tag. Jeremy and Elizabeth from Grandma Becky. Grandma Becky is what I have them call me. I don't know how I got started on the name Grandma Becky, but I don't mind it. I really like it. So, I am just about finished here, you guys. Thank you for persevering with me through all of this struggle. I like that. Just wanted to say goodbye, happy holidays, and I will see you in the next video, you guys.